Sleep is one of the most essential yet elusive aspects of life, especially as we age. For seniors, the ability to drift off into a restful slumber can feel like a distant memory. The body changes, the mind shifts, and the world around us seems to conspire against a good night's rest. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can it be fixed? This exploration dives deep into the science of sleep, nighttime routines, and relaxation techniques tailored for seniors, drawing from the expertise of leading US researchers to offer practical, evidence-based solutions. As the years go by, the architecture of sleep begins to shift. According to Dr. Michael Vitiello, a professor of psychiatry and behavioral sciences at the University of Washington, older adults experience a natural reduction in deep sleep, also known as slow-wave sleep, which is critical for physical restoration. This decline starts as early as middle age, but becomes more pronounced in seniors. The result? Waking up feeling unrefreshed, even after hours in bed. Add to that a decrease in melatonin production, the hormone responsible for regulating the sleep-wake cycle, and it's no wonder so many seniors find themselves staring at the ceiling at night. But it's not just biology at play. Chronic conditions like arthritis, diabetes, common among older adults, can disrupt sleep through pain, discomfort, or frequent trips to the bathroom. The National Institute on Aging reports that nearly 50% of people over 65 experience some form of sleep disturbance tied to these health issues. Anxiety and stress, often fueled by life changes like retirement or the loss of a loved one, further complicate the picture. Dr. Sonia Ankel-Israel, a sleep expert at UC San Diego, notes that these emotional factors can shorten sleep duration and fragment it into restless chunks. So how do we fix this? The first step is understanding that sleep struggles aren't inevitable. Research from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine suggests that seniors can reclaim restful nights by addressing both the body and the environment. Start with light. Exposure to natural sunlight during the day, ideally 30 minutes in the morning, helps reset the circadian rhythm, boosting melatonin production at night. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that seniors who spend time outdoors report falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. Next, consider the bedroom itself. A cool, dark, and quiet space is key. Dr. Charles Chisler, Chief of Sleep Medicine at Brigham and Women's Hospital, emphasizes the importance of temperature, keeping the room between 60–67 degrees Fahrenheit, 16–19 degrees Celsius, mimics the body's natural drop in core temperature during sleep, signaling it's time to rest. Blackout curtains block disruptive light, and white noise machines can drown out sounds that jolt seniors awake. These small tweaks create a sanctuary for sleep, turning the bedroom into a place of relaxation rather than frustration. Physical activity also plays a starring role. The National Sleep Foundation highlights that moderate exercise like a 20-minute walk improves sleep quality in older adults by reducing the time it takes to fall asleep and increasing time spent in deeper sleep stages. Timing matters though. Exercising too close to bedtime can rev up the system, so aim for morning or early afternoon. Pair this with a diet tweak. Avoid caffeine afternoon and limit heavy meals at night. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that seniors who cut back on stimulants and eat lighter dinners report fewer nighttime awakenings. For those with chronic pain or health conditions, a targeted approach works wonders. Dr. Vitiello recommends consulting a doctor about adjusting medications. Some, like beta blockers or diuretics, can interfere with sleep. Gentle stretching or yoga before bed can ease joint stiffness, while a warm bath about 30 minutes prior raises then lowers body temperature, coaxing the body into a relaxed, sleepy state. These strategies don't just address symptoms, they rebuild the foundation for restful sleep. If sleep is a destination, then a nighttime routine is the map that guides seniors there. Consistency is the secret sauce. Dr. Matthew Walker, a neuroscientist and author of Why We Sleep, explains that a predictable wind-down routine trains the brain to recognize when it's time to shift from wakefulness to rest. For seniors whose circadian rhythms may already be shaky, this ritual becomes even more critical. Start with timing. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, stabilizes the body's internal clock. The National Institute on Aging suggests picking a bedtime that allows for 7 to 8 hours of sleep, the sweet spot for most older adults. Too little sleep leaves them groggy. Too much can fragment it further. Once that window is set, build a routine around it. An hour before bed, dim the lights. Blue light from screens, think TVs, phones, or tablets, suppresses melatonin, tricking the brain into thinking it's daytime. Dr. Chisler's research at Harvard found that seniors exposed to blue light before bed take up to 50% longer to fall asleep. Swap screens for a calming activity, reading a physical book, listening to soft music, or sipping herbal tea like chamomile. A study from the University of Michigan showed that seniors who replaced late-night TV with these habits fell asleep 20 minutes faster on average. Warmth is another ally. A warm bath or shower, as mentioned earlier, doesn't just relax muscles, it's a signal to the brain that rest is near. Pair it with a light stretch, 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movements like shoulder rolls or leg lifts. Dr. Ankelia Sales worked with seniors, found that those who incorporated stretching into their routine reported less restlessness at night. The key is keeping it low or for nothing that raises the heart rate too much. Mindfulness weaves its way into the routine here. Dr. Michael Bruce, a clinical psychologist and sleep specialist, advocates for a 5-minute breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. This slows the nervous system, easing the transition into relaxation. For seniors dealing with racing thoughts, perhaps about health or family, a gratitude practice can help. Jotting down 3 things they're thankful for each night shifts focus away from worry. Research from UCLA's Mindful Awareness Research Center shows this reduces anxiety by 15%, paving the way for deeper sleep. The bedroom setup ties it all together. Slip into comfortable pajamas, cotton or bamboo fabrics, breathe well, and climb into bed with fresh linens. A study from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine found that seniors who maintained a clean, inviting sleep space reported higher satisfaction with their rest. Avoid the temptation to linger in bed during the day. Reserve it for sleep and intimacy only. This strengthens the mental link between bed and relaxation, making it easier to drift off when the lights go out. Sleep doesn't stand alone. It's deeply intertwined with relaxation. For seniors, mastering the art of unwinding during the day sets the stage for better rest at night. The good news? Leading US experts have pinpointed techniques that are simple, effective, and tailored to older adults' needs. Progressive muscle relaxation (PMR) tops the list. Developed by Dr. Edmund Jacobson in the 1920s and refined over decades, PMR involves tensing and then releasing each muscle group from toes to head. Dr. Bruce calls it a reset button for the body, especially for seniors with tension from arthritis or sedentary habits. A 10-minute session, perhaps mid-afternoon or pre-bedtime, lowers cortisol levels, the stress hormone that keeps sleep at bay. Studies from the University of Miami show that seniors practicing PM are 3 times a week, fall asleep faster, and wake 15%, report fewer nighttime awakenings. Guided imagery is another gem. Dr. Herbert Benson, founder of Harvard's Mind-Body Medical Institute, pioneered this technique where seniors visualize a peaceful scene, like a quiet beach or a childhood garden. Pair it with soft background sounds, think ocean waves or birdsong, and it becomes a mental escape. Research from the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health found that seniors using guided imagery daily for a month reported a 25% boost in sleep quality. It's portable, no equipment needed, just a quiet moment and imagination. Breathing exercises like the 4-7-8 method offer instant calm. Popularized by Dr. Andrew Weil, this involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 7, and exhaling for 8. It's a natural tranquilizer, slowing the heart rate and easing the mind. For seniors prone to anxiety, practicing this during the day, say, after lunch, keeps stress from snowballing into sleepless nights. A study from the University of Arizona showed that older adults using this technique reduced their sleep onset time by 12 minutes. Laughter might seem unexpected, but it's a relaxation powerhouse. Dr. William Fry, a Stanford psychiatrist, found that a good chuckle increases endorphins and lowers blood pressure, perfect for unwinding. Seniors can watch a favorite comedy or share jokes with friends. A small study from Loma Linda University showed that those who laughed daily felt more rested after a week, even without changing their sleep habits. Nature rounds out the toolkit. Spending time outdoors, whether gardening, strolling, or just sitting under a tree, reduces mental fatigue. Dr. Rachel Kaplan's research at the University of Michigan highlights how natural settings restore focus and calm the mind, especially for seniors. Pair it with a light hobby like birdwatching, and it doubles as a daytime reset. The result? A body and mind primed for sleep when night falls. Sleep, rest, and relaxation aren't luxuries for seniors. They're necessities. The struggles are real, shifting biology, health challenges, and a world that doesn't slow down. But the fixes are within reach. Morning sunlight and a cool bedroom tackle the body's quirks. A steady nighttime routine, dim lights, warm baths, mindful moments sets the stage. And relaxation techniques.